John Hussey, 1st Baron Hussey of Sleaford, was Chief Butler of England from 1521 until his death. He was a member of the House of Lords, and a Chamberlain to King Henry VIII's daughter, Mary I of England. Early years. Hussey was born in Sleaford, Lincolnshire, England, son of William Hussey, an English judge and Chief Justice of the King's Bench. His mother was the former Elizabeth Berkeley. Hussey's siblings included Sir Robert Hussey, the father of Elizabeth Hussey, the Mistress Crane, at whose home at East Molesey the first of the Marprelate Tracts, Martin's Epistle, was printed in October 1588. Elizabeth Hussey, who married Richard Grey, 3rd Earl of Kent, and Mary Hussey, who married William Willoughby, 11th Baron Willoughby de Eresby. In 1497, at the Battle of Blackheath, Hussey was knighted. 6 years later, he was made Knight of the Bodyguard to King Henry VII, followed by an appointment as Master of Lyfield Forest, Rutland in 1505 and Controller of the Household in 1509. On 16 August 1513, at the Battle of the Spurs, he was promoted to Knight Banneret, career. In 1493 Hussey was appointed Sheriff of Lincolnshire, and by 1513 he was Custos Rotalorum for the county. On 6 July 1523, he was elected Member of Parliament as a Knight of the Shire for Lincolnshire. 3 years later, 5 February 1526, he was appointed a judge. On 3 November 1529 he was re-elected to Parliament as Knight of the Shire for Lincolnshire, but received writs of summons on 1 December 1529 to the House of Lords as Johannes Hussey de Sleaford, Shivler. In June 1530, Hussey was named Lincolnshire Castle's Commissioner for Jail Delivery, and later that same year, Hussey sold some of his large holdings. On 10 September 1533, Lord Hussey attended the christening of Princess Elizabeth, daughter of Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, and carried the canopy over the 3-day-old child with George Boleyn, Viscount Rochford, Lord Thomas Howard, and William Howard, 1st Baron Howard of Effingham. Hussey was Chamberlain to King Henry's daughter, Mary, while Hussey's second wife, Lady Anne, was one of Mary's attendants, though King Henry forbade anyone from calling his daughter, Mary, by the title of Princess. Lady Anne did so, after which she lost her attendant position around June 1534 and was imprisoned in the Tower of London in August. Asking for the king's pardon, she was released before the end of the year. In addition to his responsibilities at court and parliament, Hussey was steward to John Longland, the Conservative Bishop of Lincoln, and King Henry's confessor. Downfall. Hussey was implicated along with his cousin as complicit in the 1536 uprising known as the Pilgrimage of Grace. Though Hussey denied participation in the rebellion, he was accused of conspiring to change laws and depose the king, and that he abetted those who made war on the king in October 1536. The charges may have been levied in part because of Hussey's Catholic sympathies, and because Hussey and his wife, having served Princess Mary, were partisans on her behalf. Hussey was indicted and tried for treason, and found guilty by the House of Lords. He was beheaded in Lincoln in 1536, while his cousin, Thomas Darcy, was executed on Tower Hill. Hussey's statement survives. Family. Hussey first married Margaret Blunt in 1490 at Mangotsfield, by whom he had 3 sons: Sir William Hussey, K.N.T., Thomas Hussey, Gilbert Hussey. About 1509, he then married Lady Anne Grey, daughter of George Grey, 2nd Earl of Kent, by his second wife, Catherine Herbert. They had 8 children: Sir Giles Hussey, actor James Dean, and entrepreneurs J.A. Folger and Peter Folger. Joan Hussey, wife of Sir Roger Forster. Elizabeth Hussey, second wife of Sir Robert Throckmorton of Corton, Warwickshire, and had 4 daughters and 2 sons. Bridget Hussey, probated 12 January 1601, wife of Sir Richard Morrison of Cashbury, Hertfordshire. Henry Manners, 2nd Earl of Rutland before 1563, without issue, and second wife of Francis Russell, 2nd Earl of Bedford on 25 June 1566, without issue. Her daughter by first husband Jane Sabella Morrison, naturalised as an English subject in 1575–1576, married c. 1571 Edward Russell, Baron Russell, son of Francis Russell, 2nd Earl of Bedford, and Margaret St. John, and after 1572 Sir Arthur Grey, 14th Baron Grey de Wilton, and had issue. Anne or Agnes Hussey, who married Sir Humphrey Brown, Justice of the Common Pleas, by whom she was the mother of Christian Brown, wife of Sir John Tufton, 1st Baronet. Dorothy Hussey, Mary Hussey, William Hussey. After his execution, Hussey's home in Sleaford, as well as his other estates, were confiscated by the Crown. His children were restored to Parliament in 1563 during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, but Hussey's title was forfeited, and the estates were not returned. Honours. 6 December 1533, John Futrell, Confessor General of Sion Abbey, dedicated his book, The Mirror Glass of Christ's Passion, to the Honourable Lord Hussey, from Sion.